Hello and welcome. I'm Danette Kabunda, and joining me today for a very special interview is Samantha Brown. She's a woman in tech, a digital transformation leader, and she's passionate and on a mission to revolutionize human communication. She created the Human Code, a framework that combines people and processes for any technology, any industry, to reduce friction and conflicts while integrating diversity and inclusion. She's also the founder of Connect More. Thank you so much for being with us today, Sam.
Thank you so much, Danette.
So, why do you want to revolutionize human communication?
Oh, great question. I am so passionate about this topic because of my life struggle, actually. Communication has been difficult for me through my IT career. Having a voice at the table and oftentimes being misunderstood. Also, as well as in my family life. So, a wife of 22 years and building that trusted relationship with love and empathy through my partner, and a mother of two, of, making sure that I respect and honor the different personalities and individualism of my children as they grew.
Yeah, I love that. And it's so true because as you started talking, you're talking about the career. And I'm like, yeah, it is hard. And then I was like, oh, yeah, and the marriage. So it really is, communication is everywhere in our lives, no matter whether we're at work or at home. So, what would you say is the key to better communication?
Communication, to your point, is actually often heard as communication is key. But what does that really mean? I think it's a bubble of so many different dimensions and elements that wrap that up, right? But ultimately for me, I believe it's being able to truly see each other. Like, I see you. It means actively listening to understand. And that's where respect comes in. I feel like if we try to listen and understand and see each other with love and respect and honor the diversity, right? I love to say, think different, speak unified. And that means so much to me because we want to honor our diversity and our different perspectives. But when we need to make decisions or come to an alignment or get buy-in on something and have influence, you really need to have a unified language and speak that same language. And so that for me is communication. It's a lot, but it can be simplified by the four colors that it is already in you. You already know.
Oh my goodness, there's so much there. I love that soundbite. Think differently, but speak unified. That's brilliant. Tell me a little bit more about these colors.
Yeah, absolutely. Perspective lens is really the aspect of taking these four colors, yellow, blue, green, and red, and applying it to both people and processes. So in my career, it was always people, process, technology, anything to do with transformation or change. It really goes down to those three elements. And then I realized, well, it's really people and processes for any technology or for any industry for that matter, because we're not robots, right? That's what makes us unique as humans. We connect on that level. And so I go back to the days of how did we fundamentally start communicating? The smoke signals, the cave drawings, it was visual communication. And so again, tying in those back to the communication fundamentals of colors to tell the same story when we need to speak the same language.
I love that. So, how do we find out what color we are?
Sure, you can go to connectmore.us and then find the link for Perspective Lens. It takes about 4 minutes. It's 18 questions. There are no right or wrong answers. So try to have fun. Don't overanalyze it. Just pick the one that best applies out of the options.
And would you say that even if we identify more strongly with one color, we still kind of also identify with the others in some way?
100%. We see life and we think and speak in all four colored lens. The beauty is, though, when you identify your strength, it's the area at which, it's the color zone at which you feel less stressed. You have more energy. It doesn't take as much energy for you to think and communicate in the other colors. So identify is self-awareness, right? Identify that one that makes you feel the most comfortable, but then learn the other three and know when you need to speak those languages.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Thank you so much for all of this. To learn more about the colors and all of Samantha's projects, please visit her website. Again, it is connectmore.us. And thank you so much for sharing all of this.
Thank you, Danette.